people talk about it all the time when they come to this area of Highway 20. Are you helping Mama clean? The difference, it's a big difference, huh? So I got scolded today. She's like, seriously, Christy? Dubuque to go get our utilities switched over, get some painting done. Right?
Pretty much all the utilities are done except for MediaCom. I've been on the phone with them like 10 times trying to do this, and finally I'm just like, you know what? I'm going into the office and tell her what I need done.
Yeah, you usually get a little bit farther if you go directly into the office. We've experienced this a couple of times where trying to do it over the phone is just ridiculous.
Didn't work, yeah.
Because you don't, a lot of times he ends up in the wrong department and then you go to get transferred and you don't get transferred to the right place. And well, you guys know, if you've ever tried to do anything over the phone, it's difficult sometimes.
And we're going to go with, instead of cable through MediaCom, we're going to go with DirecTV. And so that we have that, it saves us a little bit of money that way.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I did that over the weekend, signed up for it. And they wanted to install it at 8 o'clock this morning already. I'm like,
he's like, we're not even moved in yet. What?
We're not even there. So, but we got a couple other things to do, stop to do, and then go paint. Woo.
Yes, and I brought a few boxes with me so I can unpack some things. You know, the important things like, I don't know, my fingernail polish.
Really?
I just grabbed a few things I could throw in the trunk because we weren't taking the van today.
Every trip we've been taking something.
I think I've got a box for the family room too that has some pictures and stuff in it, so.
Yeah, we try to take something with us every time. And probably next weekend.
We'll be doing the majority of the moving. Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
I'm like washing laundry and then like putting it into boxes and packing it as we go unless it's something that we need within the next couple of weeks.
I think we're gonna get some.
Her monster.
I think we're gonna get paper plates and then just pack all the dishes tonight.
Yeah, because otherwise, you guys, especially in our house, it's like a never-ending line of dishes to be done. So I don't like to use a whole lot of disposable as much as we can because we're trying to be very environmentally conscious. But for the move, we're gonna need to. We're gonna need to do
one
it.
Frying pan, one pot, and pot, you know, boiling pot, and then pack the rest.
Yeah. Anyway, we're off, so let's go do this, you guys. And I hope you liked the house tour.
I have my little church pan. All over my place. I can make my whole crew. That's a lot of spiders. I have more than that guy. More than that guy, actually. Ah! Ah! Oh no, 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 no! What do I do? What do I do? Ah! Help me!
I actually picked up the camera to tell you guys something. And then I realized he was doing that in the back seat. He's playing a game. But I was thinking as we were driving into town, and I was like, I was filming, like driving in here. As Matt was driving, I was thinking, you know, we're coming back to our hometown of Dubuque, which is much larger than Guttenberg, where we lived. And it's going to be an adjustment period for us because we don't even have a stoplight in our town, you guys. There's like a couple of stop signs, but there's no stoplights. There's like one main road to drive on, really, and that's it. And then we're moving back into a metro area where there's traffic, and Highway 20 is notorious for the amount of stoplights that it has on it. Like people talk about it all the time when they come to this area of Highway 20, of all the stoplights in Dubuque on Highway 20. So it's definitely a big adjustment period for us.
Not so much me.
No, because
I drive everywhere, but
it's been quite a few years since I've regularly drove in the Dubuque area, so it'll take some time to get used to again. No more No more country road riding, no stoplights, just getting there. It's gonna take a little bit to get to where I'm going now, so that's all right. I'm glad to be home, you guys. Very glad.
I'll be glad once it's all done.
Yeah, once we're settled, or at least have everything moved and then getting settled in. Then it's not so bad when you're home every day and you can just get unpacked and get things done. But we're trying to do a little bit at a time as we go now and get things moved in and make the trips worthwhile, so.
Yeah. One thing we'll lose, like Braxen isn't going to have his paper out no more.
No.
But I think he's okay with that. He's pretty burnt out.
Yeah, he's been doing it every single day for months.
6 months.
To earn his Oculus, right?
Yeah, and
That's what he's getting.
To buy it. So
he's worked hard to earn it, you guys.
once we get all moved in, then we'll order that, and he'll be excited for that. Which doesn't matter; it's on like a month waiting list anyway. So
who knows? Maybe he could pick up a walking paper route.
yeah, maybe.
Might be able to now that we're in the Dubuque area. He might be able to. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe he'll mow people's lawns. Alright, so we had to stop at the water company and get the water switched. Look at this building, you guys. This one is so old and historic. It's so pretty. I love this. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that cool? They redid a lot of it. It's got new windows. Well, maybe they just painted and new doors, but isn't that pretty? So pretty. How'd that go? Get what you needed?
Yep, done it.
Are you helping Mama clean? Thank you, Aspen. He's doing all the dusting for me down in the family room. You can dust the bookshelves down there too if you want. We're at the house. I'm doing some painting. So I'm in my bedroom. I have one wall started. I'm taking it. You can see it still needs a second coat, but I'm going just a nice, it's called white on white. So I've got one coat on. It'll need a second coat because you can see, and I'm even using a primer paint, but look at the difference. It's a big difference, huh? White to pink, which is really funny because my bedroom at home is this exact same color of pink with green walls. So I have pink and green walls in my bedroom. It's so crazy. So I guess I just couldn't get away from this color of pink. So yeah, it'll need a second coat because it's pretty streaky even with the primer in it. I'm using a flat paint in our bedroom, but then in the kids' rooms, I'm gonna use like an eggshell paint. I don't mind so much in my room because we're not as hard on paint, but kids tend to touch the walls a lot and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I used a really nice washable in their rooms. But yeah, I'll be happy to see this pink go and to change out the curtains and stuff. But I'm excited for you guys to see all the things that we do here. So yeah, there's our start, guys. 1 white wall, 3 pink walls. Kitchen.
I can get the bottom. I can get the bottom.
It looks way different when it's white.
Looks nice. Ding.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Much better?
way different.
All right, so we are headed back to Guttenberg, headed home to do dinner with the kids. I'm gonna try to get some packing done and some videos out. gonna be a busy couple of weeks, you guys. I'm gonna say a busy August. It's gonna be a busy August. I'm hoping everything is settled by September when we start school for the kids. I mean, I'll be doing some painting. Yeah, I'll be busy doing painting and stuff after we move in, but our main priority was our bedroom, because once we put our bed in, it's going to be hard for me to paint because we have a king-size bed.
And the kitchen.
And the kitchen, because, well, you guys seen, that green is just, it's awful. I can live with, like, I actually don't mind the countertops. They're dated, but I don't mind them. They kind of have this, like, weird, not granite, but it's almost got, like, that marbleized...
They're a Formica, but
yeah, but it's got kind of like, it kind of reminds you of like a marble or a granite or something. It's
very
it's
90s.
70s. You think they're 90s?
I think so.
He thinks they're 90s. Well, I know the house had updating because it has, well, in the living room, it's got the emerald green carpet, which is totally a 90s thing.
Yeah.
Those deep jewel tone colors was totally 90s. So, yeah, he could have updated it.
And the basement
90s.
carpet is 90s.
Yeah, there's Berber and stuff.
I had that exact carpet in my bedroom at home.
Yeah, and the Berber wouldn't have been 70s, I don't think.
No.
That would have been... So, yeah, it was probably updated in the 90s. The color in our bedroom, that pink, it just floors me because the color in our bedroom now is just that same color pink,
Almost
isn't it?
exactly.
Yeah, they're only maybe a shade off.
Yeah.
And I got scolded on the phone today, you guys, because you guys found out before our very good friend Carrie found out. And she called me today and scolded me. She's like, I had to find out on the vlog. And I had been meaning to call her and tell her, and we just got so busy.
I actually wanted to tell her in person.
Yeah, I didn't want to text her and be like, oh, we're moving. But she found out through a video.
I
And
haven't
because T
seen her.
posted on Facebook.
Yeah, I haven't seen her, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, so I got scolded today. She's like, seriously, Christy?
But I'll make it up to her.
We're going to cook her dinner.
Cook her some pork chops on the grill or something.
Yeah, she's coming to see us on Sunday and to see the house, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. She said she'll help us move or paint or whatever. So,
Yeah.
whatever on
She's
Sunday.
a really good friend.
Yes.
That's the one thing I'll miss in Guttenberg is
Seeing her all the time.
Seeing her every day, you know. Well, we haven't seen her for a week or so, but seeing her often, you know.
Yeah, that is what I'm going to miss about
Yeah.
Guttenberg is Carrie. So now you know, I will miss Carrie.